Hi everybody watching on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for coming over here and checking out the channel. Do be sure to like and subscribe if you resonate with any of these readings, and do remember that they are general readings, alright? So there will be no collective. We will jump straight into the different zodiac signs, and you'll be able to find your particular zodiac sign down in the comments below, so you can jump right to where it's being talked about. Alright, and thank you guys so much for those that are donating. I really appreciate that. The support to keep this channel going and doing these lives every day is really fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Alright, so I'll see you in your particular zodiac sign. Hi everybody! How are you guys doing today? So we'll be jumping straight into the zodiac signs today. No collective reading. Just straight into Aries, down all the way down to Pisces. But you guys are able to hear me okay? Just before I start and then nobody can hear me. Yep, alright, fantastic. Alright, we'll just give it one more minute before we get started. I know the notifications have been a little bit slow, so we'll get everybody a second to hop in here. Alright, so I think we're going to get started. So starting with Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs for the sign of Aries. So Aries, you have the Devil in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Alright, so it looks like there's some letting go of any type of fear about reconciliation. This can also be letting go of the fear of a third party. I feel like there's been a lot of kind of being in your emotions at the moment, of thinking perhaps that there's a third party, or thinking that there's some type of outside involvement, or even a little bit of jealousy when it comes to when it comes to connections, and it seems like you're letting go of that. I feel like it's eaten away at you a little bit too much here, allowing your emotions to run a little bit amok, and you're kind of letting go of the emotions that are attached to that, letting go of the fear that has been attached to that as well. Alright, so it does look really fantastic. Capricorn energy, water sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, but Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the water sign energy there. But I do think that you're letting go of any type of fear that's been involved with third parties here. This can also be finding out that there was no third party. You kind of had a little bit of anxiety there, or a fear of succession about thinking that there was going to be one. And this is letting you know that there is not, and it's just been kind of an emotional vomit for you here of thinking that there was. So I don't see a third party here, Aries. This is also can be you just finding out that there was none. Alright? So heavy Capricorn energy there with that Devil as well. Alright, so that's what I have for Aries today. I will see about going in the reverse order. I'm not quite too sure about how to do that in the best way possible, though, because a lot of people are already in that kind of mindset of how I do them, and they come to that time frame. So I don't want to go and do a whole switch up and then everybody is misguided for when they are expecting their zodiac sign to come. Alright, so Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs in the sign of Taurus. Taurus, you have the return here. There's a return going on. King of Cups in the, the Knight of Cups in the reverse there, as well as the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles. This is a decision that needs to be made here. There's a decision that it comes to love and the returning of somebody. So the Six of Swords in the reverse is somebody who tried to leave but is coming back around, and the Knight of Cups in reverse is somebody who would like to offer some type of love, but it's a little bit halted at the moment. So there's a decision that is going to be coming in towards you, Taurus. This can also be you making the decision of if you want to return to somebody and give love as well. So do take it as it resonates if that's something that you were thinking about there. But there is definitely the option here when it comes to accepting a love offer with somebody in the past. All right, so we have sword signs energy, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we also have your energy in here. And that's why I feel like you're making the decision, is because it's the Two of Pentacles, that earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy that is actually making the decision on this account. So it can definitely be you deciding on if you're going to accept this offer, or if you were thinking about making this offer to somebody who you've been with in the past, really going forward with it instead of holding off on that love romantic offer there as well. All right, so I'm going to grab one last card. The Emperor. So that is a sign of making the decision, somebody who's leveled up. If you are expecting an offer from somebody in the past, they've definitely leveled up here as well. All right, so really nice energy, I would say. Also taking control of a situation without being overbearing on the situation as well. So really nice. If you're looking to make an offer, I would say go ahead. The Emperor is the good one for that one. And if you are looking to kind of weigh out the pros and cons of somebody that is coming back to make an offer, it is a good offer. They are coming forward as an Emperor. So really, really nice. Can also be Aries that you're dealing with there as well for the Emperor. So don't shy away from that offer. It is a good offer that's coming forward, or it would be an approved offer that you're giving there as well. So take that as it resonates. So for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. Gemini, you're putting the work into something here. King of Swords in the reverse, bottom of the deck energy is the Strength in reverse. All right, so this is the energy here of wanting to put the work into something, but not being in the right frame of mind to do so. So the King of Swords is somebody who is a little bit too much in their thoughts, or being a little bit too choppy, not really allowing themselves to think from the heart, but more so from the head. And your thoughts are not very clear. They're a little bit all over the place. They're not somebody who can really... like the mind to thought ratio is very miscued. It's all over the place. It's not really able to put forward conversations. Like, you're just focused on work, and that's about it. Like, you've kind of screwed over any type of love at the moment. You're like, I'm focusing on work, and that's all I'm focused on. Like, you're kind of, your mind is a little bit too jumbled when it comes into relationships or anything of that. You're like, screw that at the moment. I'm just going to focus on work. The Strength in the reverse, though, is telling you that overall you need to focus on not controlling the situation, but instead being more vulnerable to situations that are around you. All right, so you can work, you can be putting all that effort into work, but don't let it skew your whole mindset to the point where you are being too in that thought process of working. Like, there's other things besides life to work, and you need to open yourself up for them. You can be kind of over controlling yourself just to work instead of thinking about something else. When you have way too many thoughts going on in your head, and then you're like, you know, new thoughts, I'm just going to forget about it and just think about work all day, and that's what I'm going to think about. Think about the new projects that I'm doing, and that's it. And that's the type of the energy that is going on there. So Gemini, you can't control yourself to the point of over-controlling yourself. You do need a little bit more vulnerability in there. You cannot be the King of Swords forever. You have to add in a little bit of heart into that very over-logical mindset. All right, so you are focusing on work. Just don't focus on it too much. Add a little bit of vulnerability in there as well. All right, so we do have Cancer now. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. What is going on with Cancer? right, so Cancer, you're in a little bit of a hanged man motion here. I feel like you just got in some type of heartache, heartbreak, some type of breakup here, and it's left you to look at things from a different angle. I feel like you might have even been sidelined with this breakup here. You didn't see it coming, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, it took you for a little bit of a shock, flipped you up on your feet, and now you are having to look at things from a different angle and really take time away to see things from a different perspective. The Queen of Cups, though, as an overall energy, is telling you that you're thinking way too much with your heart, you're emotionally vomiting, and you're not thinking a little bit more with your head, which is what you need to do. You need to balance out that head over heart, even in these times where your heart is taking over the control of the situation. You need to think a little bit more logically, because right now you're emotionally vomiting. You're being way too out there with your emotions. You're allowing your emotions to make the decisions for you when you need a little bit more logic in your life and around you, really. All right, so this heartache is still the Three of Swords in the upright position, which means that it's very, very new. Those wounds are new. This is not something that happened 2 months ago. This is something that happened like within the last week. All right, so this is a very, very still very raw heartache that's going on to you, and the fact that you perhaps didn't even see this coming has really caused you to look at things from a different perspective. The Hanged Man in the upright position is somebody who takes themselves away to look at things from a different perspective. So you kind of chose after the fact that this happened, that you was like, okay, I need to not be in the dating game. I need to just kind of be not as a recluse, as a hermit. Like, you didn't separate yourself from everybody. You just kind of was like, okay, I'm just not going to put myself out there right now, and I'm going to look at a different direction. All right, so this heartache is something that you need to heal from, and you need to be able to make sure that you're not emotionally vomiting all over the place. You need to be a little bit more in control of your emotions and look a little bit more in things in a logical perspective. All right, this is not saying ignore your emotions. This is just saying bring in a little bit of logic here as well. All right, so we definitely have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces again, and the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, if you're confused, if it's not for you, then that's perfectly fine. It is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. So just because you are that particular sign does not mean it's going to resonate with you all the time. All right, so Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs for the sign of Leo. Let's see what's going on here with Leo. And if you do want to check out for a personal reading, they are available. The link is in my bio there as well. But let's see now for Leo, what is going on here. All right, Leo, you have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Lovers. Page of Cups as the bottom of the deck. All right. So first of all, we have Gemini energies just flat out there with the Lovers card. This is an energy of passion, of love, of being in the choice of having love here as well. So the Queen of Swords is your energy. You're kind of not thinking straight as well. You're kind of having this energy where you're overthinking when it comes to love. And I feel like this offer that's coming towards you there, the Page of Cups that's coming towards you, is causing your mind to be a little bit skewed. You might have already got the offer, and it's causing you to really overthink. Is this something you want? Is this, you see the passion in the offer, but you're like, maybe they're a little bit younger than you, or they're a little bit more juvenile, and you're kind of going back and forth, thinking over it a little bit too much, if this is an offer that you would like to accept or not. And this is the case too, Leo. You're not in your correct spot. You're not the Queen of Swords. You're either the Queen or King of Wands. And this is, you're thinking way too logically with the situation. The Lovers is all about passion, and the King and Queen of Wands is all about passion as well. So you have to think about this in a more passion sense. Is this bringing out the passion in you? Is this bringing out the spark in you? And that's what you need to be thinking about, because with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, you're thinking about this situation a little bit more too in the logical kind of sector, and that doesn't work for you as a Leo. That's not how you kind of operate. And being in that Queen of Swords in the reverse energy, it's way too analytical for you. You're overthinking this offer way too much, And seeing as a Page of Cups in the reverse, it can also be the case where you're overthinking if this offer is even coming towards you or not. All right, so since it's in the reverse, it's a little bit halted, or might not see it coming there as well. And that's why you're overthinking. But this overthinking energy for you is not good in the long run. This offer is going to be coming towards you, or already has, and it's filled with a lot of passion. And that's what you should be focused on here. The amount of passion that's in this offer is really just fantastic, and it will look good overall because of how much connectivity that you guys have together, and that's what you should be thinking about. So way too analytical here. I feel like that is kind of the phrase of the day for every sign. Everybody's thinking about things a little bit too much. This offer is coming forward towards you, Leo, and there's nothing really to be worried about that. There's a lot of love between you two there, so don't worry about it. Don't be so logical. Alright, so let's see for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs for the sign of Virgo. Let's see what's going on here for Virgo. So Virgo, you have the King of Wands in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen, or sorry, not the Queen, the Nine of Pentacles. So first off, Virgo, you have two people you're choosing from, and they're both a little bit wonky. Not wonky in a bad way, just one is a little bit controlling, likes to express their passion, likes to be very flirty, and the other one is a little bit over emotional, too much in their emotions, or might be expressing a little bit too much love rather than what you are used to. All right, so the King of Cups in the reverse is that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and the King of Wands in the reverse is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But I think you are right now trying to choose between two of them, the King of Cups or the King of Wands, and they're both not looking as the best of options, even though the fact that they are kings. And that's because they're in the reverse. It's kind of skewing your judgment because you're kind of pinpointing and seeing what's wrong in both of the options at the moment, and you're sitting there even though you're not a queen. Because first of all, I think you haven't chosen a side, and this is the best option that you can get up to, the Nine of Pentacles, without overdoing them and becoming the Empress, where now they would have to match you to become the Emperor, and the fact that they can't even get in the upright of their own positions right now is not something that they would be able to achieve. So you haven't chosen a side to be the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups there, and that's why you're in the Nine of Pentacles. You're in a high-end energy, and you're in the midst of just choosing between both of the two. And even as I pull a clarification card, you get the Two of Pentacles. So weighing the odds and options. So I can't tell you which one to choose from this. This is not for me to tell you here. I feel like maybe there's people on one side that would choose the King of Wands and the other that would choose the King of Cups. And by me getting clarification cards and choosing one, it would sway the wrong decision. So the card that you get as clarification is a Two of Pentacles, which means for your particular situation, you have to weigh the pros and cons of each person and make that decision yourself. That's not something that I can help you out with here today, apparently, on the live for this general reading. If you want a personal one, we can definitely look into that for your particular situation, but on a mass one, apparently I'm not allowed to know which one is the right one for everybody. All right, so you have the choice to make. You are the Nine of Pentacles, which is a really nice energy, Virgo. It's also earth sign energy, so right up in your alley. But you do need to choose between the two and make that decision yourself. All right, so weigh the pros and cons and see where that takes you. So now we're into Libra. We'll see what's going on for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs in the sign of Libra. I will take that one. Communication. Fantastic. And even better. Wow. That's really lovely. All right, so you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. Libra, you are getting communication about a solid offer when it comes to love. The Lovers card is just that. It's a passionate love offer, passionate beginnings in love and romance. The Ace of Pentacles is Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, somebody trying to bring in a very stable offer. The Ace of Pentacles is also considered something that could lead to marriage. So this is somebody who is looking to settle down in the long run. They're not looking for some type of just random spark or random romantic fling. They are looking for something for the long haul, and you're going to get communication of that. The Eight of Wands is somebody who is communicating forward to you. It's good intentions coming towards you. It's also fast-paced communication coming towards you as well. So it's really nice energy there. It's really nice energy. And the fact that it is with the Lovers means that underlying all of this offer of stability is romantic love. It is somebody who feels a lot of passion towards this connection. This can also say that you're already in a connection with somebody and they're looking to take that to the next step as well, bringing in that Ace of Pentacles, perhaps engagement ring or something like that to indicate settling down, and they're going to bring forward that communication there as well. All right, so I think this is the best reading. I don't really want to clarify it anymore because I think it spells it out exactly. A stable offer, bringing in love, and communicating the fact of this is a stable offer. Really fantastic, Libra. So you have Gemini energy, you have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with that Ace of Pentacles, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with that Eight of Wands. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. What is going on for Scorpio? Whoops. Trapped? Woo! Zooming in. I don't know how I did that. I'll figure it out later. All right. Interesting energy. I don't know if this is you or if this is the person you're dealing with, though, Scorpio. I feel like it's back and forth. For some people, this is you being trapped by the opinions either in your own head or by outside opinions there, trying to influence bringing forward some type of stable offer or some type of apology. I think that this is, This is an emperor, first of all. So if you consider yourself to be an emperor, this would be you wanting to bring forward a stable offer to somebody, but having a little bit too much thoughts in your own head that are influencing that decision in order to bring it forward. All right? Whoops. All right, so the Page of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who wants to bring forward new beginnings, wants to bring forward stability, wants to bring forward a lot of really nice just offers in general of new beginnings, all involving more stability moving forward. I know that was kind of repetitive, but just so you get the idea. They also have the element of stability within being the Emperor. That is the utmost stability that you can get in the entire tarot deck system. It is somebody who not only is stable within their own nature, but also emits stable to other people. Like, they just bring that stability to everybody else around them by being themselves, rather than offering a physical thing of stability or an offering of stability to others around them. So I feel like this is either your person, Scorpio, that is really trapped and they feel stable in themselves, but they don't feel like they can bring forward a stable offer yet, or that this is you doing that exact same thing where you're kind of trapped in your own thoughts, not knowing how to bring forward a stable offer to this other person. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, though. So that's saying that the time is right. The time is now. You have good luck in your favor. So if this is you watching this, Scorpio, you have the perfect amount of luck moving forward. It'll be perfectly fine to make this sort of offer or apology or new beginnings towards a person that you're looking for. Get out of that kind of energy of other people or energy of being in your own head to talk about these things and bring them forward. You have the green light from the universe. And if this is the person that you're dealing with, know that it will happen in time. The Wheel of Fortune is is something that is in the upright, which is the go. So they will bring forward the stable offer. They just need to get rid of those extra thoughts or outside opinions first. But the wheel is in the upright, so that means it will come forward. It has the green light. It's something that is going to happen. They just need to get out of that a little bit of muck to bring forward this offer, because they have the Emperor energy. They have the stability coming forward here. They have the stability in themselves. So once they realize that they are that Emperor, they're able to throw away all this other stuff and bring forward this offer. But I feel like they're so trapped right now that they feel like they're just the page. And that could be your Scorpio as well, where you feel so trapped right now, you don't realize the Emperor is you and you feel like a page. And because the Emperor is the bottom of the deck energy, right? So it can be that energy that is underlying or hidden. And you don't realize that that's the Emperor until you go and make those moves. And the Wheel of Fortune being in the upright position is saying to make them now. But until that comes forward, until that movement is made, you don't really understand the fact of the Emperor being there right now, if that does make sense. All right, so now it's for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. Oops, I will take that one, but I will get other ones. All right. Page of Wands, Two of Swords, Death, interesting turn, and the Seven of Cups. All right, so there's a decision that's being made in here for a transformation when it comes to communication and bringing forward this communication here. This can be you deciding, this can be your person deciding. I kind of feel like there's this energy of like this, where there's this death, there's this transformation that has happened between this connection, and you're more so coming forward as this energy of needing to decide, and this other person is coming forward as this energy of bringing forward communication. All right, so it does look like somebody would like to bring forward passionate communication, but it seems like the fact that you are recluse in yourself, but not in hermit mode. So you're in there making your own decisions, you know, figuring out what you should be doing next, even making this decision of when this offer is coming forward, should you accept that communication or not, because there's kind of been like this death veil between the two of you. Something has happened here where it's separated the two of you. All right, and this is somebody who is looking to come around. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is a past person coming around. There's just been this energy of death or transformation here on either end that has kind of brought in new energy, if that does make sense. All right. And the bottom of the deck energy, the kind of hidden behind the scenes energy, is a hidden illusion card itself, the Seven of Cups. It's this energy of you don't know if it is an option, you don't know if it's not an option. Is it a proper option? Is it something that's actually being offered to you? Or is it kind of like, you know, when somebody jokes and they're like, hey, we should go for lunch sometimes, but they never actually hit you up for lunch, you know? It's just like that sometime. And you're trying to decipher these words. You're trying to go through them because the Swords is all about thoughts and words. You're trying to decipher this communication, Page of Wands, that's coming forward towards you to say, is this an actual offer, or what is this offer coming towards you here? All right, so that looks like what is coming towards you, Sagittarius, needing to decide what this offer is actually about. The Ace of Wands is the clarifying card that I brought. So it's the truth. That is, it couldn't have been a better card. It is the truth. Whatever the illusion is coming in, it's coming in with the Ace of Swords. So it's very truthful communication. Take the words that they say for the words that they say. Don't try to get into fantasy land to decipher them. So the Ace of Swords is saying that truthful communication is coming towards you. The truth is coming towards you. So don't spend too much time trying to decide or decipher whatever it is that this person is saying. They are going to be saying the exact truth. So even in the way that they say it, it might sound a little bit off. It might sound a little bit fantasy land or like not a real option. But what they are bringing forward is the actual truth. All right? So I do hope that made sense. We have air sign energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Scorpio, extra emphasis on Scorpio sign there with Cancer and Pisces. And then we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here as well. All right? So don't spend too much time deciphering what they're trying to say. They're going to say exactly what they mean there and bring forward the truth. might have even had their own little bit of transformation there themselves. If that transformation, so that transformation of the death can be on their side, your side, or the transformation of the connection, something that maybe they're coming back around to bring forward the truth, and that's why you're trying to decide what they're actually offering, or just somebody that you don't know, and that's like that starting brand new fresh cycle there of the death card, and that's why you don't know exactly what they're saying towards you. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. What is going on with Capricorn? So wish fulfillment. Look at those nines, 2 9s here. Queen of Swords in the reverse. So wish fulfillment, the 9 of Cups, bringing forward those things that you've manifested and feeling in a really nice energy, the 9 of Pentacles. And I do like that energy for you as well, because it is that Capricorn energy, that earth sign energy there for the 9 of Pentacles, feeling really nice, really high end, and being fine with being single. Both of these people are single here. This is somebody who has kind of found that wish fulfillment within themselves and found that energy where they are perfectly fine being who they are, or being alone in their own skin. So that's that energy here, just kind of, you know, raising your own price tag type of energy. The bottom of the deck, though, is the Queen of Swords. So this is somebody who is thinking a little bit too analytical about things. This can also be somebody who is allowing their thoughts to get jumbled, or just not communicating what they're looking for. This can also say that you are misrepresenting yourself. And I want to say that in a little bit of more explanation. So because you are such high value here, because you are somebody who is the 9 of Pentacles and this card of wish fulfillment, you might be coming off as a little bit too, I am perfectly fine on my own and I don't need anybody else. So this is what this card is what I'm feeling from it. The Queen of Swords of saying the thoughts and the words are not matching up. All right, so I would watch if that's the kind of energy that you're putting off there, where you don't need anybody in your circle. This can be romantically, this can be friends, this can be, you know, however you want to see it. Even working as being in your own business, where you're like, I don't need any help in my business. I'll do it perfectly fine on my own. And that's kind of the energy that you're emitting here. The kind of, I'm fine and I don't need anybody else. But maybe in your mind you'd be like, oh, you know, I'm perfectly good on my own, but I would like the company. But what you're putting out here is such high confidence of being on your own, and that it's not being directed with your words out, that you would actually like some of that company there as well. All right, so I would watch if that's something that you find is the issue here, because you have 2 9s of being like that, your own wish fulfillment and having your own stability, but the words and the actions are not matching up here, the words and the thoughts of the Queen of Swords. So make sure the energy you're putting out is the energy and the words you're actually feeling there as well, because I feel like it's getting a little bit miscued. All right, Capricorn. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. What is going on with Aquarius? Having things flow your way. Now, this is a sign where it's good, because Aquarius, you are an air sign and you're coming up as yourself. So that's where we like to see the Queen of Swords come up. So this is somebody who is having things flow their way in love. This is somebody who beckons people towards them, and if she doesn't like them, she cuts them off. She has no problem with that. So in love, you're going to have a lot of things flow your way. Things are going to become very easy for you to get that energy to flow in your direction. And you're just going to be at this point where you're beckoning things to come towards you, and if you don't like it, you're cutting it away. All right, so lots of options in love coming your way here. The Lovers is the card of Gemini, so fellow air sign card there, but it's passion and romance and bringing forward the options of love. So that's where that kind of beckoning and letting them go as you need to is what's coming forward here. But you're sitting in your power. You're the Queen of Swords. You're dictating what's going on in your love life, and if it's not flowing to you in the right direction or flowing in the manner that you want, you're going to cut it off. So I think this is a really nice step up for you, Aquarius, especially bringing forward that love and passion here, as well as you being in your own Queen of Swords energy. It's really nice moving forward. So you're going to have a lot of options coming your way in love, and don't be afraid to cut them out, because you are doing exactly what you should be doing. You're in that energy of where you should be, and more love is going to flow your way the more you decide which is your options and which is ones that you don't want. Alright, so you have Gemini here, you have yourself, as well as Gemini again, and Libra energy there, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Both of these cards are passion and having that energy flow. Alright, so a lot of love coming your way, and a lot of where you're going to be able to pick and choose of what you want and what you don't want. And the Queen of Swords doesn't feel sorry for it. If she's not feeling it, she lets it go. Alright, Pisces. Let's see what's going on here for Pisces. Pisces, you are putting the work into something. It does have to do with being attached to the past, though. There's some type of past energy that is influencing how you're doing work, how you're putting work into the situations that you get yourself in, and there's a little bit of secrets going on in here. Grab a clarification card. We've got the Temperance, so patience and balance. Interesting. We do have that energy, though, of kind of being stuck in the past and stuck in the secrets, and I feel like you're trying to work through what has happened in the past to make yourself feel a little bit more balanced. And I would say don't get lost working through that past there. Don't get yourself too stuck in the past, because the Six of Cups energy in the reverse can also be that energy where you're kind of stuck on past situations, or you're stuck on something kind of like a memory that has happened in the past, and reworking yourself through it to try and find out if there is anything secret kind of hidden. Was there a message in there? Was there some type of thing that I didn't quite pick up on? And you're trying to go through things like that. But I would say don't overwork yourself in going through these ideas or these memories that have happened in the past in order to find yourself balance. Sometimes there's things that are going to remain forever secret, and that's the Moon in the reverse there, where some things will always remain in the dark. So you can look through things, you can kind of relive these past memories and work through them, even work through anything from the childhood. That's also the energy of the Six of Cups, is that childlike nature and memories. So this can be working through childhood traumas as well. But in order to get this balance, I think there's also need for understanding that some things are going to be always left in the past or always be left in secret, and you're not going to be able to work through all of them. Alright, so that is what I have for you. I do hope that this resonated in the best way possible. We have Pisces here as well with the Moon card. We also have Sagittarius with a Temperance, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here with the Six of Cups, and Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Alright, so work through those, but do understand that some things, even are better left in a secret there as well. Alright, so that's what I have for everybody today. I do hope that it all resonated in the best way possible. And thank you guys for also sticking it out to the end here too. I really do appreciate you. Alright, so if you do want to check out any of the other zodiac signs that were read today, it will be on YouTube in just a little bit. You can check that out. The link is in my bio. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for coming to the live, and I'll be on tomorrow at 4 p.m. CST.